This is Sparks, Nevada, home to a community of families, bustling small businesses, and spectacular events. A next-door neighbor to Reno and to the famous Lake Tahoe, as well as the fastest growing outpost of Silicon Valley companies, it's happening here. The blue gem of this vital city is the Sparks Marina, where beach recreation meets metro living. This is where we start the spectacular sprint in Sparks. Three teams of two, joined by love, by friendship, and by chance, will race through Sparks to key historical landmarks, unique businesses, and event destinations in search of clues that will ultimately lead them to a grand prize of $500 to spend for the outlets at Sparks. Jamie and John, personal trainers growing a small business in the city. Teresa and Donna, co-workers. And Tom and Diane, longtime residents and total strangers. Good morning, teams. Good morning. And thank you for participating in the spectacular sprint in Sparks. Each of you will be presented with a clue. And that clue will give you an assignment or a task that you have to complete in order to get your next clue. Are you ready? Yes. Travel safe and go!
One on your team will race on the water.
Round past the boy.
We hope to
hear lots of cheering and laughter. Each quest thereafter. When back on their lands, see the social film crew, and they will distribute your very next clue.
And hope to hear lots of cheering. It's only one has to be on the paddleboard to do this task, I guess. Okay, great.
Want me to do it? Okay, my turn.
Teams will paddleboard to a buoy 100 meters out into the marina. They'll return to the docks where they will receive their next clue. Sparks Marina contains an estimated 1 billion gallons of water with a naturally occurring aquifer that replenishes the lake. The marina is filled with walking paths, trees, sandy beaches, and recreational activities including sailboating, scuba diving, and fishing, all surrounding a 77-acre lake, making it a spectacular place for family fun.
So, scrub off your feet. So I'm going to show you how to enter on the board. Don't end up in the marina, hopefully. So you're going to put your, you're going to strap on your tether first. So you're going to do one knee. This knee is going to go down first. You're out here like that, right? So you're on. And then, furthest. So then just, you're going to push yourself out. And you're going to keep paddling. And you can kind of work on standing up. We'll just do a quick, fast one. When you go to stand up, the centerpiece is going to be in the middle. You're going to do one foot, the other foot. For your balance, keep your paddle in the water. And you're up. This. Can you switch sides?
We're doing the calculations. We're doing the, what else are we doing? Calculations. We're doing the smart stuff. We're doing what smart people do.
We're the smart people in the group.
Yeah.
They're out there. We got to be the smart people.
Absolutely. We're making it happen from in here.
Yep.
Shut up. Come on, everybody, let's go. Push hard. Go, go,
I've never paddled the marina before. I've never paddled anywhere before. Well, except doggy paddle. You know, that's kind of paddling, I guess. I felt, how did I feel? I felt okay. I felt a little nervous. She said I was off center a little bit. She's like, scoot your feet back a little. So I tried to do that, but I didn't try very hard because I was afraid I was going to fall in.
Actually, I've never been on a paddleboard before, so this is my first time in the marina or anywhere else. So it was an adventure.
I have not paddled the marina before, but I can tell you I will paddle the marina again. It was awesome.
This is your first time on a paddleboard?
I've been on a paddleboard twice, so I was feeling pretty confident going in there, but I wasn't going to be surprised if I ended up in the water, but it was a blast.
The Outlets at Legends is rich with Nevada history.
Each team has its clues to help solve a mystery.
Start where you can and set out on your tour.
Read the medallion, and then when you're sure,
take a pic of the plate that answers each question,
and head to the fountain to end this session.
The Outlets at Sparks offers magnificent artworks, fountains, lush landscaping, and dramatic mountain views, framing a collection of restaurants and retailers offering an amazing walkable space for residents and tourists alike. Teams will go to the Outlets at Sparks, a retail hub featuring legendary men and women in the history of the Truckee Meadows, where they must capture photos of Legends medallions. Return to the fountain to receive their next clue.
Welcome to Outlets at Sparks.
That's it. Over the Continental Divide.
Start at the mail station. Legends fountain that identifies the state fossil being so it's got to be one of these that
I think it's down by Shield.
Out these doors, down to the right, you'll see the fountain there with the and all that. It should be around that area there. Yeah, have fun.
Kind of hard to miss, isn't it? now I've lost my phone.
We'll have to look it up. Okay,
that's one of those tricks.
Head back to the car.
One of those tricks.
Well, look at that swiping. Wow.
Yep, you're all set.
Got it. Bam, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hold this, please.
I got
Hold
it.
this, please.
Yes.
Thank you. I'll be back in a minute. Woo. Big old guys ain't meant to do this much running.
Well, we don't know that much about the Legends of Sparks, and I've never really actually read those. So that was a lot of fun to learn the different history points as we're going along. And it really helps that, you know, we read for a living, so.
Well, we were pretty smug at the beginning. We were finding them pretty fast, but then the ichthyosaur got us.
Yeah.
And, well.
We passed that fountain a few times, and then he found it when I was out in front of Shields looking for it, so. But at least we got it done. So.
Yeah. Task completed, but
on to the next
we're
adventure.
Humbled. We're humbled.
It was more that we stumped ourselves. Lack of communication completely. We were out, I was this way, I get on the phone, I said, what are you looking for? She goes, I don't know. I saw a picture of a dinosaur, and so I went looking for it.
Well, that's in any relationship, a lack of communication. It's always
except on my part.
Right.
I'm a pretty good communicator.
Notice how you interrupted me. That would be communication, yeah.
Heads up, sprinters, and look alive. You're heading for Sparks, Coney Island Drive. Big
Watch
fan.
for the building
In the colors of France.
See that rolling pin.
You're arrived at the dance. When your task is complete,
as you've done in the past, visit the baker for your next task.
Gladly.
All right, I know where Coney Island
She can't have
is.
carbs. All right, let's go.
And the transportation today was provided by the Hot August Nights, and we want to thank their generosity. Hot August Nights is another legacy event right here in the city of Sparks. And we have a 1959 Plymouth Sports Fury. We have a 1957 Chevrolet convertible and a 1971 Chevy Chevelle. Each team must travel to Sparks' famed Coney Island Drive, which lies at the southwestern edge of Sparks' growing industrial commerce district. Sparks is more than just a residential community. The industrial region in the city is filled with warehousing, light manufacturing, and dozens of unique commercial businesses. The economic development of this region employs more than 25,000 people and is steadily growing. French Gourmet is a perfect example of that growth. Launched in 1984, the specialty frozen dough company has grown outside Sparks into markets around the world. Teams will create French Gourmet's famous pastry in under 30 minutes. They'll have to cut, fold, fill, and bake the treat according to the company standards. Once the baker approves their treat, they'll run to the freezer and get their next clue.
Suited up. Okay, so this is how we get into the production area. It's kind of a process. You walk up to a platform, scrub your shoes, you get soap on your hands, you go through the sink, wash your hands, dry your hands, then you get locked into an air chamber that cools you down. It's super fun, but we're gonna cram you all in there, and it picks up on like the clothes and it'll pop them.
Like we're stuck.
So go ahead and step on that side of the table right there.
On each side of the table?
Yeah. All right, so does everyone see their instruction cards? Yeah. So your goal is to make a diamond shell out of this square right here. And then we'll have you fill this square with filling. With your blade, you're going to cut carefully with your blade 2 slits in each corner of the dough. You're going to cut a slit on one corner, and then you're going to cut a slit on the other corner. Right. Once you have your slits cut, you're going to brush your pastry square with water. You're then going to take your 2 outer corners, and you're going to fold one outer corner to the inner corner, and take your other outer corner and fold it over back into your next inner corner. There you go. Oh my God. And you made your first diamonds. Look at you. Yep, that's the sharp end. There you go.
That's so much easier.
Yes.
Is that it? Or is there more to it?
You are almost there. So you're gonna go. We're gonna go that corner and then fold over to that corner.
All the way to the corners.
Yep.
That's it there?
That's it then. pretty much. Take that corner. Fold it over to that corner.
I did anything near that.
There you go. All right, you got it. Okay, I think yellow team is gaining right here. They've got 4 squares done. So go ahead and grab your bag and your spatula. Go ahead and just pop it right in there. Nope, any wrap works. Yep.
Okay, got that. Now we gotta go to the freezer.
Start.
Correct? Freezer.
Yep. All right. So,
Count that one.
in this one, and then when you get to the end, they'll tell you how to get out. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
There are door latches on the inside, right?
Yep.
Holy moly.
Run, 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 run in here. Not funny.
Are you ready for a cool down?
Head down Sparks Boulevard to Wild Island Park.
See the man at the gate for your next assignment, Lark.
All right. Your pastries are good enough for the government. So,
Thank you.
good job.
you.
Keep it up.
All right.
Let's go.
And off to your next destination.
Well, I seem to have cut the pastry the right way.
I took a little different approach. Kind of an abstract, kind of, I screwed it up approach. I effed it up. I did. I'm not gonna lie. Tasted great. Tasted the same.
It all came out the same.
I think she had the upper edge. At least she knew which side of the blade was sharpened.
No, that's only because our guide told us that. He goes, you need to turn that around. And then,
But I think our creations were quite good.
Yeah.
And we were just a little slower than everybody else, but ours were better because of it.
yeah.
We were the first out.
I think we did awesome, just like we've been doing all day.
Oh, a little cocky.
Wild Island opened first with the water park in June 1989. Today, Wild Island offers year-round family fun, including miniature golf, arcade, Indy go-kart raceways, and much, much more. Teams must select a member to brave the island's newest attraction, the Zulu. Well, they'll scale the stairs and go down the slide and be met by the lifeguard to receive their next clue.
No, that was not my first time on a water slide. That was officially me hitting every water slide in this park, including the one over here for the babies, because that's how I roll.
It's been a long time. They didn't have a lot of these rides the last time I came. They certainly didn't have that one, of course, brand new. And it looked like it was going to be a little tougher, especially laying on your stomach and going down. It looked like the drop would be a little more abrupt. It's smooth. It's nice. It was a lot of fun.
This has been the first time I've ever been on a water slide, and I was petrified. I kept crawling higher and higher, and I was up there on the platform, and I'm like looking down and going, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this.
The Sparks Museum and Cultural Center inspires dynamic connections to Northern Nevada's unique heritage through creative programs, exhibits, and publications. Using artifacts to tell the story, exhibits communicate the rapid changes the region has undergone from ranching and mining to the introduction of the railroad. The teams were led to Last Chance Joe here at the Sparks Museum and Cultural Center. Here, they'll have to find a piece of the history and culture of the city of Sparks. If they give the correct answer to the museum curator, they'll get the next clue.
So I have a list of questions for you guys. Go ahead and take a pencil. You will find the answers to these within the museum. Just pick one to answer. After it's been answered by another team, you have to answer a different question.
I'm gonna just for time.
No, that's not right.
Oh. Okay, well, it's brown and white.
You can't tell time.
Yeah, I don't think that's what it says.
There's two brown ones. Well, it's 4:46. It could say 5, but it's in between.
But we'll have you guys announce them again anyway.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, pencil and my water bottle. Oh,
yes.
From fireworks, spectacles, to hot August nights, and even farmers markets, the 20th annual Best in the West Nugget Rib Cook-Off caps off summer events in Sparks Victorian Square. Teams must sprint to find BJ's Barbecue, and after standing in line and ordering and eating ribs, then they will get their next clue.
Okay, so we're looking for the local BJ's Barbecue. We're not sure exactly where they're located, but we need to find them. Where we're at? Right there on your right. Yes!
Golden Eagle Regional Park, 6400 Vista Boulevard, Sparks. A bit of a drive to complete your last quest. There on the lookout just as you arrive, you'll take a team selfie as you give a high five. and on down the hill to a multi-use field, locate the mayor, and end your ordeal.
I'm tired right now. Yeah, that was a long trek down there and then turn right back. The ribs are really good at BJ's though.
Yeah, Bryce was right. Excellent ribs.
Golden Eagle Regional Park was created in 2008 and is the largest public works project in the history of Sparks. The state-of-the-art facility features 1.4 million square feet of artificial turf, the largest single installation in North America. Here is the final leg and the finish line to the spectacular sprint in Sparks. Teams must drive to the lookout point and take a selfie. There, they will be able to spot the mayor of the city of Sparks and myself, and will come down. The first to arrive will win the spectacular sprint.
Woo, Archie got here first! Woo! We made it! Yay! Yay!
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job.
How's it going? How'd you get here so fast?
Good job, ladies. Great.
Hey, greetings!
Nice to meet you.
The orange team, Jamie and John, are the winners of the first spectacular sprint in Sparks. I'm really proud to give you the first place prize, which is a $500 gift certificate to the outlet at Sparks. Mayor Martini, thank you for being part of the finish line today.
It's awesome. This is good stuff.
And on behalf of the entire city of Sparks, we want to thank our contestants and we want to thank our viewers for tuning in and observing and watching and learning a little bit more about the city of Sparks. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Don't forget, it's happening here.
That's good. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Good job.